Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm drawing an anime anatomy study inspired by strong anime character like Maki Zenin. I will show you the full progress step by step from basic construction to final shading and details. So grab your sketchbook and let's draw it. Whenever I draw anatomy, I always bring with the basic structure. This is the foundation of the entire drawing. I start with a circle for the head and add a center guideline to understand the face direction. Then I draw the neck and spine line to create the body movement. For the shoulders and hips, I use simple lines to balance the pose. I always sketch basic arms guidelines so I understand arm placement before adding muscles. At this stage, I don't focus on details. The goal is only make the pose look balanced and dynamic. Next, I begin adding muscle structure. I define the deltoid muscles around the shoulders because they give this character a powerful appearance. Then I shape the bicep and tricep to make the anatomy's arm clearly. For the torso, I lightly suggest the chest and side muscles without making them overly realistic. Since this is anime anatomy, I keep the muscles simplified and clean. Understanding muscles placement really helps make the drawing look believable. I pay special attention to the shoulder area because it contains the arm movement to the torso. Now I'm focusing more on the muscle structure to give the anatomy extra depth and power. I start defining the shoulder muscles first because they define the upper body shape very strongly. And I'm very sorry for my noise because I have not any mic. Then sharpen the bicep and tricep and forearm structure to make the arm look more dynamic. Instead of making the muscles overly realistic, I keep the forearm clean and styled to match the anime look. Now the anatomy structure is finally complete, so I can move on the clothing. At this stage, I start sketching the outfit directly over the body structure because the anatomy underneath is already correct. The clothes naturally follow the body shape better. I begin with the main clothing first instead of drawing every wrinkle immediately. This helps keep the design clean and balanced. Now I'm starting the clothing outline over the anatomy sketch. At this stage, I focus mainly on the outer shape of the outfit instead of drawing every small details immediately. I carefully track the clothing around the body so the outfit matches the anatomy naturally. And I added the belt and adjust the waist area to make design feel more structured. Now I'm moving on the right hand and the weapons pose. I start by sketching the basic hand structure first so the grip feels more natural and balanced. Hands can be pretty tricky in anatomy drawing, so I try to keep the shape simple in the beginning. After posing the fingers, I draw the large staff weapon and adjust its angle to match the character's pose. I want the weapon to feel heavy and powerful while still fitting naturally into the compression. Now I'm refining the clothes and adding all the fabric details. I start defining the inner and outer folds of the outfit to make the fabric feel more realistic and layered. Around the sleeves, waist, and other of the clothes, I add shaper wrinkles where the material gets compressed and structured. For the larger folds, I use longer following lines while smaller wrinkles are added near tighter areas to create more depth. This combination helps to clothing look more natural instead of flat. I also refine the folds inside the clothes to show how the fabric overlaps and blends with the body movement. And right now I'm starting the basic shading process using the 2B and 6B pencils. First, with the 2B pencil, I lightly block the shadow area across the drawing and mainly focus on darker regions like underneath the arm, around the hands, near the clothes fold, and other area where shadow naturally falls. For the wrinkle, I carefully decide which side flashed the light catches the light and which side stay darker. The darker side of the fold gives a soft layer of shading first, while the lightened side is kept cleaner to create contrast. I also shade lightly around the fabric folds to give the clothes more depth and structure without making them look too heavy. After building the softer shadow with 2B pencil, I use the 6B pencil for the deepest and dark areas. This helps increase contrast and makes the anatomy and wrinkle stand out much. I slowly layer the graphic instead of pressuring too hard immediately. Building shadows gradually gives a smoother and cleaner result. At the stage, I mainly focused on light direction, depth, and make the character feel more domination before the final rendering. Now I'm moving into the final shading stage using the 8B pencil. At this point, I start dipping the darkest shadow areas to give the drawing stronger contrast and more dynamic depth. I focus specifically on the deep folds of the clothes, adding darker shadow inside the wrinkle to make the fabric look heavier and more realistic. Then I fully darken both right and left arm using the 8B pencil since this area are more shadowed in the lightning setup. I push the contrast much stronger here. I carefully blend the darker region while still keeping some sharp shadow edges to maintain the anime style look. Too much blending can remove the structure, so I try to blend soft shading and clear forearms. But I do not shade too much, smudge too much in that area. This is the final layer of shading is what gives the drawing its finish and dynamic appearance. And that's all that. Hi everyone, my name is Devanjali. I'm from Kolkata. I'm Bengali and I'm an Indian. I've been working on this channel almost 4 years, but in the past 1 year I was not able to upload regularly video because my school life and studies, managing everything together became a little difficult. So there was a big gap of my channel and there's a reason of that I lost my reach in my account, but now I'm finally back from now and I will try to upload videos regularly again. Thank you for supporting me and to watch that video. Hi guys, मेरा नाम देवांजलि है and this is my small art channel. मैं इंडिया से कोलकाता से हूँ, रहती हूँ और मैं बंगाली हूँ. काफ़ी लोग मुझे पूछते हैं कि हिंदी में वीडियो क्यों नहीं बनाती हो, तो उसका रीज़न ये है कि ज़्यादा लोग मेरे वीडियो को इजीली समझ नहीं पाते हैं या और मैं एक बात बोलना चाहती हूँ, हिंदी में मेरा हिंदी थोड़ा सा वीक है, इसलिए मैं हिंदी में नहीं बनाती. मैं इस चैनल पर ऑलमोस्ट 4 साल से हूँ, लेकिन पिछले कुछ साल से मेरा स्कूल लाइफ की वजह से मैं वीडियोस अपलोड नहीं कर पाती थी. बट दैट्स द पॉइंट.
Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake. I'm tired of feeling all FOMO. Babe, I don't even care if we stay home. Put our to-do list on ice. Crank the AC to 79 and make a little island right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender. Baby, slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it. Cause paradise is wherever we make it.
And that's Maki Zen finally complete. If you enjoyed this drawing, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and I'll show you the next one. Bye.